a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all back to my channel, TR Dental DK. As you all know, the main aim of this channel is to guide all the medical professionals and the skilled professionals who would like to consider other countries as an option to work and acquire education from, etc. So today we're going to talk about how to work as a foreign dentist in Australia. Now, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, it is an English-speaking country, so of course it's an advantage in comparison to the European countries where there's a different language. In addition to that, Australia has immigrant-friendly policies and they welcome foreign skilled dentists and foreign skilled healthcare workers in general. So grab a pen and paper or take screenshots and let's talk about Australia. Table of contents. Let's talk about what are we going to discuss in this video. Number 1, the assessment procedure. Number 2, start the Australian Dental Council process. Number 3, the ADC written exam. Number 4, the ADC practical exam. Number 5, Dental Board of Australia for registration. We're going to talk about the procedure. Number 6, meet the English language requirements and the registration standards. And lastly, work permit and residence. Now let's talk about the first step, the assessment procedure. Now if your goal is to work clinically in Australia, you will usually need both ADC assessment and AHPRA Dental Board registration and an appropriate Australian visa. Now the ADC or AHPRA pathway is the usual route for dentists. Now let's talk about step 2. Start the Australian Dental Council ADC process, create an ADC Connect account. Now we have to create an ADC Connect account and submit an initial assessment, which is registration or skills assessment with degree certificate and transcript, proof of identity, evidence of current previous registrations from your home country, and CV and details of clinical experience. Now these are the documents that you have to submit, and of course they will do an assessment. Everything is already present on their website. Step 3, the ADC written exam. Now, if your initial assessment is valid, you'll be eligible to sit for the ADC written exam. It's a 2-day clinical knowledge exam that tests the application of dental knowledge. So you have to book for the exam dates. It's more or less very similar to the ORE, and there is always an ADC post-application window. Through that, you have to apply for the exam. Step 4, the ADC practical exam, which is clinical and practical assessment. Now, after passing the written exam, you must pass the ADC practical clinical exam. It is an OSCE-style stations testing clinical and communication skills. And after you pass both the written and practical, you become eligible to apply to the dental board for registration. Now, I would do further research and post a detailed video regarding what the dental exam is like, the theoretical and the practical part. I will talk more about it in detail in the upcoming videos. Step 5. Apply to the Dental Board of Australia for registration. Now, once your ADC is passed, you can apply online to the AHPRA and the Dental Board for general registrations. And AHPRA's portal is where you submit the identity, police checks, certified documents, and other registration standards. You cannot practice as a dentist in Australia without registration. Step 6. Meet the English language and other registration standards. Now, the Dental Board requires proof of English. The accepted tests are, for example, the IELTS, OET, TOEFL, etc. It's mentioned right here. Now, the minimum scores are specified on their website as well. For example, the IELTS, you need 7, and you need component minimums as well. It's all mentioned on their website. Now, usually for the other countries, I have seen that you always give the language exam before, whether it's IELTS or whether it's any other language exam. But here I can see, according to my research, that you have to give the language test later, which is a bit different from the other countries. Step 7, work permit and residence. Now, like how we discussed for the other countries, you need to apply for a job and the employer will send you a work contract through which you can get a work visa and move to Australia. However, there are also alternative immigration routes that Australia has to offer, and I will make a video of that shortly explaining all the details. Having said that, I conclude with this video, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope that this video helped. Now, if you like my content or you find my content interesting, I would request you to kindly subscribe to my channel so that new, interesting and helpful content would be available to you. Thank you and have a good day.